This is QBCast. This is QBCast. This is QBCast. This is QBCast. This is QBCast TV. Hello, you. How are you doing? I'm QB, aka Mandy Bibiola Brown, aka the King's Kid, but you, my darling, can call me QB. What's happening at your end? Okay, well, I've been, coming across a lot of people, male and female, lately, going through so much, so much. And it's taking lots of rest and sleep off of my eyes. I know that there are so many others out there who may be going through the same thing and not speaking to anybody. This seems so urgent. I have so many other things I'm supposed to be doing right now, but there's this urgency I feel in my heart, and I think I'm here for somebody who really needs this. I'm here for somebody, and I pray that person or persons gets to find this, gets to hear this. In as much as relationships are unique, different strokes for different folks, right? We are unique but different. Our relationships are different. However, I think that no matter how good a relationship advice is, I believe it can work for normal people who are willing to work on their relationship together. But I don't think it can work for a narcissistic relationship, because the narcissists are unconcerned, unperturbed. They are not humane. They are not empathetic nor sympathetic. They do not care about anybody but themselves. The level of selfishness exhibited by narcissistic people is way beyond normal. The narcissist is a person who is extremely selfish, yet gaslights you and make you feel like you're not doing enough. And a lot of times their voice is louder than the voice of the normal person in that relationship. And because you are expecting them to be like you and treat you the way you treat them, it takes you a while to realize that it's not going to get better, because it takes two to tango. And in that relationship, you are not two, you're alone. So no matter how good a relationship advice is, it can only work for normal people. It has no effect on narcissistic relationship, where one person enjoys seeing their spouse reduced to nothing. I once heard a dear man of God pray this prayer. He said, "Oh God, may we not marry our enemies." See, when you make the mistake of marrying your enemy, even the children you bring in won't be spared. Because the narcissists do not give a hoot about the damage their drama causes their children, as long as they see you miserable. Control is more important to a narcissist than their own children. Yeah. Now let me wow you. Even if you divorce them, you won't have peace. Divorcing a narcissist is not the end of the drama. It's not the end of an abuse. It may distance you from the abuse. It may keep you at a farther proximity from the abuse, but it will get to you anyway as long as you're in communication with them. The only way to escape them is if you are willing to cut them off completely and take full responsibility for your kids. That's the only way to escape them. Because the narcissist is better at counter-parenting than co-parenting. They are incapable of co-parenting. because they will never be at peace with seeing you at peace. They will never be at ease with seeing you at ease. They are always gonna look for ways to cause you misery, even if it means putting the lives of their kids at risk. So they're not thinking about the well-being of their child, your child. All they're thinking about is how to keep you at their mercy. Do you understand the mentality of a narcissist? That is why relationship advice does not work on them. It doesn't. It's not for them. Ever heard of post-separation abuse? Yeah. Post-separation abuse. What does that tell you? That you are separated from them does not mean you are free from being abused by them. If it takes them to risk the lives of their kids just to keep you at their mercy and under their control, they will. Because they practically feed on control. That is why when you take control out of their hand, they can't handle it. They can't. One of the ways to incapacitate a narcissist is to take their influence and control over you away from them. Cut it off. Render them irrelevant in your life. Render them irrelevant in your life. And if you can, in the life of your kids, render them absolutely irrelevant. And free yourself from their ill, wicked aura, atmosphere, and influence. A mentally weak person or a weak-hearted man or woman cannot survive the depraved, nefarious, monstrous personality of a narcissist. The mind of a narcissist is a depraved mind. A mentally weak person cannot survive them. Cannot be freed from them. You have to put on your warrior boot, your warrior suit. And hey, my brown honey, it starts from your mind to resist and say no. The sad thing is, most people in such relationships have been so emptied out that no iota of self-worth is left in them. Their minds have been so abused by their predator that it takes a miracle to set them free. So don't blame them. Don't blame them. To emancipate them from that mental slavery is not a day's job, because they no longer have faith in themselves. They're exhausted. They're fearful. They're intimidated. They've been robbed of every of their self-worth and esteem. Only warriors come out of narcissistic relationships and shine brighter. Only warriors. Only fighters come out of narcissistic relationships and shine brighter. Even they walk through a long healing process to come out stronger and tougher. They don't come out the same. Even the strongest person will not come out the same after going through a narcissistic relationship. The only difference is they're not going to stay as long as the weak person would. Their resisting power is fireful, is intense. They are quick to realize that this is not normal and should not be tolerated. So no matter how disadvantaged they may seem to be, they start planning their exit almost as soon as they realize how wrong where they're in is, how abnormal where they're at is, how illegal how they are treated is, regardless of how disadvantaged they may seem, regardless of how helpless they may feel, they'll fight anyway. That's why they are warriors. But not everyone is built that way. Not everyone can do that. And that's why we should extend grace to those who are not as strong as we are. They're not stupid. They're just weaker. That's all. So hey, precious soul, I'm here for you today. Your destiny, your purpose brought me to you today. This very moment. You're listening to me not by mistake, not by coincidence. It's divinely orchestrated that you will hear from me today the very words I'm speaking to you. Pardon me, but this is how I'm going to put it. This is how I can put it. I pray you get it. I pray you understand me. If you think you are in a narcissistic relationship, yourself is depending on you to choose yourself. Do you get that? If you think you're in a narcissistic relationship, yourself is waiting on you to choose yourself. Did you get that? Can you do that for yourself? Can you choose yourself and not your abuser? Can you start seeing yourself, loving yourself, and choosing yourself so you can get up for yourself and carry yourself out of that fire, that furnace called relationship? Can you do that for you? You. You're not doing it for anybody. Do it for you. Can you do that? Can you do that? Can you stop waiting for someone to come rescue you? Can yourself depend on you? Can your destiny depend on you? Can your purpose depend on you? Do you think you were born only for that relationship? You have destiny to fulfill. You were born for more than that. Do not be an accomplice to the crime that is being committed against you. Your abuser is committing a crime, and you're a witness to the crime. Why are you tolerating it? Why are you an accomplice in that crime that is being committed against you? If you can't love you enough to fight for you, why do you expect him or her to love you enough to fight for you? If you can't choose you, why do you expect anybody to choose you? Please, I beg you, choose you. Choose yourself and fight for yourself. You deserve better. It is right for you to love and be loved. It is right. It is good. It is acceptable for you to love and be loved. So choose you. Please choose you. Because yourself is depending on you to choose you. Till I come your way again, have light, have peace. Mwah.